Al Newport, who is a very amazing researcher in the States. His latest book, Slow Productivity, I think it's a couple of years old now, talks a lot about this, talks a lot about how there's no way to actually control incoming work in corporate. Now, I'm oversimplifying a bit because this isn't on the floor. What that might mean going forward, when I talk about, I think, where this is all going, is that there's a call on people that work in corporate to be quite fierce about controlling what comes in and antisocial to some extent, or countercultural. And the other things, I mentioned two things. The other one is this depersonalization. So depersonalization is part of how burnout is characterized, this sort of negativity or cynical outlook on things, because there's not a sense of a human that's a human experience. Now, because in corporate, you've got long production lines where you might be only responsible for a certain part of it, and some of the issues you're facing in your job are created upstream or downstream, usually upstream, because it's the executives, it's your leaders that are agreeing to what you should be doing, right? But they've got no idea what you're actually doing on the day-to-day and how that looks often. So this depersonalization is, it's not an accident that it's part of burnout culture, and it's also part of why we collectively generally hate corporate more and more, and why there's such a sort of a despair. Because I think people are like, well, what's the alternative? And that's a big question mark, but it's a despair around it. If you liked that video, please consider giving it a like and a subscribe. Details will be below. And of course, share it.